Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Welcome back in my English class. This video is for English 1 or basic English, and the theme of this video is about routines. So today we are going to learn about routines. In this video, we are going to discuss about routines, adverb of frequency, examples, grammar focus, and also about assignment. It means at the last slide you will find an assignment for you. If we talk about routines, it means we talk about daily activity. We talk about habits. To express or to tell daily activity, we must use simple present tense. And if we talk about simple present tense, we have discussed before at the last meeting. So you can see the video before. In simple present tense, you must remember that in simple present tense always use verb 1. Always use verb 1. And in simple present tense, there are adverb of frequencies like always, usually, never, etc. Have a look at the example. I usually eat banana at 9 a.m. I usually here it's adverb of frequencies. And then have a look the verb eat. The verb is eat. Eat here is verb 1. As I have explained, that the verb in simple present tense always verb 1. So here in this sentence, in this example, eat is verb 1. Don't use eating because it's wrong. I usually eat, not I usually eating. And the next example is I come to my campus every day at 11 a.m. I come to my campus every day. I come to my campus every day. The adverb of frequencies in the sentence is every day. I come. Come is the verb. Come is verb 1. Always verb 1. In simple present tense, always verb 1. I come to my campus every day. The next example is she never loves me. She never loves me. The adverb of frequency here is never, and loves is verb. Come on, she, the word loves. The word loves here used as because what? Because the subject is she, and the tenses of this sentence is simple present tense. So the love used as. The love is added by as. She never loves me. In Indonesia, dia tidak pernah mencintai saya. And these are the adverb of frequencies. The first is always. Always is 100%. Di sini always 100%. Contohnya, he always gives flower to Mary. Kemudian usually 85%. 85%. The example, contohnya, I usually take 2 buses per day. Kemudian ada frequently 75%. She frequently goes to the park. Sampai bawah itu never. Yang paling terakhir, yang paling bawah itu never 0%. artinya tidak pernah. Contohnya, I never go out without money. Mungkin kalian bertanya-tanya, apa maksud dari 100%, 80% sampai 0% ini? Ya. Kalau kita ambil sampel, katakanlah contoh yang pertama, he always give flower to Mary. Dia selalu memberikan bunga kepada Mary. Katakanlah ada 10 kali memberikan, katakanlah 10 kali. Jadi kalau 100%-nya berarti he always give flowers to Mary. Dia memberikan sebanyak 10 kali, tidak pernah absen, tidak pernah meninggalkan, selalu memberikan bunga. Tapi ketika 85%, I usually take 2 vases per day. Atau semuanya, I usually give flower to Mary. Berarti kalau dia menggunakan kata usually, adverb of time usually, dia pernah sekali tidak memberikan bunga. Atau kalau tadi dijadikan contohnya 10 kali, berarti kalau 40%-nya ya 9 kali dia hanya memberikan bunga 8 atau sampai 9 kali. Jadi ada 2 kali yang tidak pernah, ada 1 kali atau 2 kali tidak pernah memberikan bunga. Itu menggunakan usually. Tapi kalau always, full, dia melakukan full. Dia tidak pernah absen. Dia tidak pernah ketinggalan. He always come to my home. He always come to the school. Dia selalu datang ke sekolah, tidak pernah absen. Tapi kalau menggunakan he usually, itu artinya dia pernah absen. Demikian juga contoh yang 70%, frequently. Kalau frequently berarti dia kehadirannya, mengerjakannya lebih sedikit. Kalau tadi usually sekitar 8 atau 9, kalau frequently sekitar 7 atau seperti itu. Frequently. Kita tunjukkan. She frequently goes to the park. She frequently goes to the park. Dia seperti itu. Often dia is 60%. We often miss the English class. Dia jarang melupakan, meninggalkan kelas bahasa Inggris. Jarang, berarti di sini pernah. Ini 60%. Kalau tadi kelasnya ada 10 kali pertemuan, dia datangnya 6 kali pertemuan. Kan often. Nah, sometimes 50%. Berarti ya kadang-kadang. Kalau jumlah pertemuannya sebanyak 10, berarti dia datangnya hanya 50, separuh, 5 kali. Gitu. Hanya pertemuannya 10, kalau menggunakan sometimes, they sometimes play soccer until the night. They sometimes come to the school. Dia kadang-kadang datang ke sekolah. Kalau pertemuannya hanya 10 kali, kalau dia menggunakan kata sometimes, dia mengungkapkan bahwa dia datangnya hanya sekitar 5 kali. Occasionally, seperti rarely, seldom, hardly ever. Nah, hardly ever hampir tidak pernah. You hardly ever play video game, hampir tidak pernah. Katakanlah kalau dari 10 kali, dia hanya bermain sekali. 10%, hardly ever. Hampir tidak pernah, hanya sekali lah bahasa seperti itu. Kemudian yang terakhir, never, 0%. Artinya tidak pernah sama sekali. Never, I never go out with money. I never go out with money. Saya tidak pernah keluar dari rumah atau jalan-jalan tanpa uang. Never, 0%. Yes. Nah, never tidak pernah melakukan, tapi never ini mengungkapkan never menggunakan simbol present tense, walaupun tidak pernah melakukan. Nah, kita lihat contoh di sini menggunakan penggunaan how often. How often do you exercise? I lift weight every day. Every day. I lift weight every day. I go jogging once a week. I play soccer twice a month. I swim about 3 times a year. I don't exercise very often, although very much. Nah, every day, once a week, twice a month, 3 times a year, very often, atau very much di sini adalah adverb of frequency. Pertanyaan how often, seberapa sering? Jawabannya every day, once dan sebagainya. Kemudian kita lihat yang kedua. Do you ever watch TV in the evening? Do you ever watch TV in the evening? Ever. Apakah kamu pernah nonton TV in the evenings? Yes, I often watch TV after dinner. I sometimes watch TV before bed. Sometimes I watch TV before bed. I hardly ever watch TV. No, I never watch TV. Nah, adverb of frequency di sini itu kata often, sometimes, hardly ever, and never. Nah, yang perlu diperhatikan, penempatan dalam penggunaan adverb of frequency biasanya diletakkan setelah subjek. I often, I sometimes, tapi jika diletakkan sebelum subjek juga bisa. Seperti sometimes I. Kalau yang di atas I sometimes, yang di bawahnya sometimes I. Tapi kalau every day, once a week, twice a month, 3 times a year, very much dan sebagainya itu biasanya diletakkan di terakhir, di akhir kalimat. Seperti di atas, contoh di atas, I go jogging once a week. I play soccer twice a month. Bukan I twice a month play soccer. Tapi di terakhir, I play soccer twice a month. Nah, jika kalian mendapatkan dalam sebuah kalimat kata ada every day, twice a month, 3 times, I often, I sometimes, hardly ever, never, dan sebagainya, itu menunjukkan biasanya kalimat itu tensesnya menggunakan simple present tense dan mengungkapkan kalau nggak fakta, kebiasaan, ya routines or daily activity. Nah, ini this one the example of routines text. Ini contoh dari teks routines dalam bentuk paragraf. Let's read together. I usually wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I need to prepare myself to work. There are many activities I have to do before going to work. First of all, I sweep the floor. I love to see my room neat and clean. I walk around my house before taking a bath, and also I do some physical movement to stretch my body. After taking a bath, I go to work by my motorcycle. I do these routines every day from Monday to Friday. Okay, let's analyze this text grammatically. Kita analisa teks ini secara gramatikal. Tentunya gramatikalnya didasarkan apa yang sudah kita pelajari, yaitu simple present tense. As I said before, that in simple present tense, the verb always verb one. Seperti saya sampaikan bahwa dalam simple present tense kata kerjanya itu adalah kata kerja pertama. Kita lihat garis pertama, first line of this text. I usually wake up. Kata kerjanya adalah wake up. Wake up itu kata kerja pertama. Dan ada adverb of frekuensinya itu usually. Nah, masih ingat usually? Ada always, ada usually. Berarti kalau always tadi 100%, kalau usually 80%. Berarti I usually wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Dia mengungkapkan bahwa dia selalu, berarti dia juga pernah tidak bangun pada jam 5. Tidak selamanya bangun jam 5. Karena menggunakan kata I usually. Tapi kalau dia menggunakan kata I always wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, berarti dia selalu dan tidak pernah absen, selalu tepat jam 5 bangun. Jam 5 pagi. Sekarang kita pindah ke line berikutnya. Ke line kedua, baris kedua, yaitu I need to prepare myself to work. I need to prepare myself to work. I need. Need is verb one. To prepare. Ya, karena ini simple present tense, maka menggunakan verb one. I need to prepare. Nah, ini segera untuk mengingat need to prepare. Setelah need ada to, kemudian prepare. Nah, seperti yang sudah pernah saya sampaikan sebelumnya, jika ada kata to, maka setelah to kata kerjanya kata kerja yang pertama. I need to prepare. Tidak boleh I need to preparing atau I need to prepare. Ya. Jadi I need to prepare. Kemudian kalimat berikutnya, the next lines is there are many activities I have to do before going to work. There are many activities I have to do before going to work. There are menggunakan are karena many activities, banyak kegiatan, not only one. I have to do before going to work. I have to do yang harus saya lakukan before going to work. To do. I have to do, not I has. I have to do. Setelah to do kata kerja. Before going. Nah, before going, not before go, before going. Jadi karena setelah kata before maka verbnya verb one. Before going to work. Going to work. Dua kata kerja berkumpul dipisah dengan to. Dan kata kerja setelah to kata kerja pertama. Sama dengan di atas, need to prepare, not need to preparing. Di sini going to work, not going to working. Ya, ingat setelah to kata kerjanya kata kerja pertama. Going to work. First of all, I sweep the floor. I sweep. Sweep is verb one. Sweep di sini verb satu. Tidak boleh menggunakan verb dua. Kemudian kalimat berikutnya, I love to see my room neat and clean. Love to see. Love to see. Not love to see. Love to see. Love verb one. To see verb one. Karena setelah nah see jatuh setelah to. I love to see. I love. Kenapa menggunakan I love bukan I loves? Karena subjeknya I. Jika subjeknya she maka menggunakan loves. She loves. She loves to see. Kalimat berikutnya, I walk around my house before taking a bath. I walk around. I walk, not walking, not walk, tapi walk. Why? Because this text is about routine. This text tell about routine. Nah, teks ini adalah teks rutin yang menyampaikan kegiatan sehari-hari atau suatu menjadi kebiasaan, dan tenses yang digunakan adalah simple present tense. Maka walk-nya kata kerjanya kata kerja pertama, sehingga walk di sini bukan walking, sehingga menggunakan kata walk, not walking. I do some physical movement to stretch my body. I do. Ya, do is verb one, dan melakukan beberapa gerakan fisik. I do is verb one, not I doing, not I don't, or I does. Tapi jika subjeknya she, maka do berubah menjadi does. She does some physical. Tapi karena subjek di sini I, maka menggunakan do. Do di sini sebagai kata kerja pertama, bukan kata kerja bantu. After taking a bath, I go to work. Go verb one, work verb one. Why? Because work karena work jatuh setelah to. After to. I go to work. Not I going, not I goes. Tetapi jika subjeknya she, maka menjadi she goes to work by motorcycle. And then the last sentence is I do these routines. I do these routines every day. I do, not I don't. Every day. Nah, every day itu hanya untuk mengokohkan bahwa sebenarnya menggunakan I do this routine. Ketika menggunakan I do this routine, orang yang mengerti bahasa, orang yang mengerti grammar, dia sudah paham dan bahwa dia mengungkapkan suatu jadi kebiasaan. Tapi every day di sini, every day from Monday to Friday, untuk menegaskan, untuk mengokohkan bahwa dia melakukan setiap hari from Monday to Friday. Oke, itu nilai analisa dari teks rutin tersebut. Mudah-mudahan karena di akhir slide nanti di tugasnya akan ada tugas seperti ini. Jadi pastikan nanti ketika kalian mengerjakan tugas pun ada bisa menganalisa seperti apa yang saya contohkan di video ini. Now we are going to learn about grammar focus. Grammar focus is focus to question with how and short answer. Jadi grammar fokus ini hanya fokus pada penggunaan how dalam bertanya dan jawabannya menggunakan short answer, not long answer. Kita lihat contoh. Kita lihat contoh pertanyaannya. Yang pertama, how often do you work out? How often do you work out? Maka jawabannya Hanya karena short answer, because the answer is only short answer, so you can answer every day, twice a week, not every often. Jadi jawabannya bisa bilang hanya every day, twice a week, atau not very often. And let's have a look the second question, the second example. How long do you spend at the gym? How long do you spend at the gym? The answer only 30 minutes a day, 2 hours a week. Jawaban jadi bisa hanya 30 minutes a day atau 2 hours a week. Karena answer nggak perlu I spend my time at the game bla bla bla. Tidak perlu seperti itu. Cukup dijawab dengan 3 times a day, 3 minutes a day, 2 hours a week, dan sebagainya. Kemudian lihat contoh berikutnya. How well do you play tennis? Karena jawaban singkat, short answer, maka cukup dengan pretty well, about average, not very well. Jadi nggak perlu bilang I play tennis, I play tennis, bla 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 bla. Cukup dengan pretty well, about average, not very well. How good are you at sport? How good are you at sport? Jawabannya kan pretty good, okay, atau not so good. Short answer. Oke, terus sekilas penjelasan tentang question with how and short answer. Ya, sekali lagi, namanya short answer maka jawabannya singkat singkat. Kalau contoh dalam bahasa Indonesia seperti ini. Berapa kali kamu makan sehari? 1 kali. Tidak perlu saya makan sehari sebanyak 1 kali. Dan itu kalau seperti itu jawaban long answer. Ya, jadi harus bisa membedakan short answer and long answer. In this video, we have learned about short answer. We are learning about short answer from question with how. Okay, I think enough our explanation about the things, and now it's your time to have an assignment for me. The assignment is read an English text about your routines, then explain or analyze the text grammatically by recording with your camera as I do. Then upload to your YouTube channel, and don't forget to send me the link of the video. Send the link at classrooms. Thank you for your watching and for attention. Don't forget to like and share this video. Also don't forget to subscribe our channel.